Welcome back, everybody, to the A.J.I show, episode 97. If you're not already following, please do and share this with all of your friends, your families, your brothers, your sisters, your moms, your dads, your aunts, your uncles, and your cat dogs owners. And if that comment section isn't already filled out with something that you put down in there, go ahead and use your little fingers and type on that keyboard and if that notification bell isn't already turned on, make sure you go ahead and click on that so you get notified anytime an episode comes out. And now let's get on with today's
episode.
Yeah. How's it going, everybody? How are you guys doing? How you feeling? How you living? Still no baby yet. All right, okay. I don't know if y'all noticed. Well,
no, it actually kind of looks like I'm covering as if I did have the baby, but actually don't have pants on.
Just too lazy to put on pants, I guess. No.
Yeah. No, it's not that I'm lazy. It's that there's just too much pressure.
Yeah.
When I'm at home, we ball.
Speaking of baby, though, this and you. Ugh. Jeez.
Joe.
Actually, you know what? Today, okay, so I got off work. Well, I got off work, got in my car, ate my food, drank my Diet Coke. It was a little, chicken sandwich. Grilled chicken sandwich. I went to go leave. Nico started FaceTiming me. Pulled up my phone. And I don't FaceTime and be on and drive at the same time, okay? Don't do that, okay? But, I had it right here. I was driving. He just answered.
And he probably?
Driving. And I burped, almost threw up in my mouth, coughed, and choked all at the same time. A little bit of throw up did come up, and he saw the whole thing. He was like, I just called to tell you something, but I think
you're going through it.
Yeah. And I was like, you almost just watched me die. He was like, yeah, I could tell. Yeah, that was funny. But what I was going to say is that today was Jerry's last day of work.
Yeah.
Before the baby gets here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Still gonna DoorDash and still make some money, but physically at our job, I'm done.
Yep.
Yeah. Our manager was telling me today, he was like, you wanna know what your husband said to me?
What did I say?
And the other day, and I was like, what? He goes, you weren't working. And he said he was sad. And I asked him, what? You're sad? What? And he was like, and then he proceeded to tell me it's because you weren't here. And he was like, it was so sweet. But.
Yeah, it was it
was Thursday.
I was waiting. So I had opened the kitchen and whatnot. Usually on my headphones, it tells me that when you arrive at work and when you leave work. Mm-hmm. So I guess you were driving past work, so it said you arrived and then you left.
It had to have been Thursday because I was out with my mom out that way.
But it kept giving me notifications that you were arriving at work, so I was waiting for you to walk into work. And then by the time we opened the restaurant, and then a little bit after that, you still weren't there, and I was like, oh, she's not working today. Oh. And I was waiting that whole time. I was waiting. I was like, when's she gonna get here?
I know it's probably gonna be, and it makes it sound like we are connected.
I feel lonely, dude.
Yeah,
I'll be lonely when I go back to work and you don't.
But it's and
I'm gonna be itching to get back home now,
Mm-hmm.
Especially when he's here, I'm gonna be like, all right, I gotta go. Come on, let me go.
Yeah.
Let me go. Can I leave? Yeah.
And it makes it sound like we're attached at the hip. We talk every second of every day, and it's literally so far from opposite. They're so far opposite than that because we don't.
We are pretty attached to the hip.
Oh yeah, but not at work.
But we get things done.
Yeah, we respect it. Really, all we do is say hi and bye. It's just the fact of us being
in each other's space.
Yeah, in the building together, knowing we're both safe there, I think is what it is mainly. Because I know if you're with me in the building, then I don't got to worry.
Yeah. Oh, I got a haircut. You'll probably have already noticed, but yeah, I got my haircut.
And we got our maternity photos.
It's a bit messy. Yep, and we did the maternity photo shoot. We actually went to the temple down here. In the photos, you can't really even tell it's at the temple.
Yeah.
But for whatever reason, like you guys were like, "Oh, is there going to be a lot of people at the temple?" And I was like, "No, there shouldn't be." I was thinking it was a Wednesday. I was thinking, Wednesday night, like... no one should be at the temple. No, it was a freaking Saturday night.
So
Friday night. Friday night.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's why I was like,
there was a decent amount of people there.
Yeah, there was.
Yeah, I was thinking it was middle of the week, Tuesday, Wednesday night. And I was like, no, shouldn't be too many people.
If you go look at my maternity photos, I was belly out. Like, I just had a crop top on that literally just covered here because it didn't have straps. My pants had to stay unbuttoned because they don't fit. But it was perfect for how maternity photos are taken. And I felt like I shouldn't have been there. I felt like I should not have been on the temple's property with the way I looked. But they turned out cute.
I really didn't even think about it until like you started saying something about it, and I was like, oh yeah, like members of the LDS church are like they don't like showing skin.
They don't
too
show
much
shoulder, let alone their entire bellies.
I was like, oh yeah,
and
that is a thing, huh?
Like I had everything out.
Sorry.
I walked around with the blanket covering me most of the time, though.
Yeah. Found out that, okay, so we had the last few teams playing for
by the way, I was right.
Finals. Not even close.
I was so right.
We're going to go over this. All right. Yeah, the last two teams.
Literally, I cooked, guys.
Play for the finals, okay? For the final game to see who's going to be in the World Cup.
And like I said, it's going to be...
Game. All right.
I don't know. I said...
What? You said
no.
USA and Egypt.
No, I didn't. I said...
What? You got... Okay, here, we got them right here. Which ones? Babe, come on. You got this.
I don't know.
You were right... Wait.
No.
You were right about this. England did make it to the semifinals. Love, it's Argentina and USA.
No, it's not.
Okay, Argentina and France.
No, it's not.
Argentina and...
Spain.
Oh, good job.
See, I literally called it.
Yeah, right.
I literally called it.
So, let's see which ones you were correct. So, you said that Spain versus you... Okay, wait, no. You said that you said that U.S. is going to beat Belgium. Did they beat Belgium? No. Here, I just want to highlight this red to... No. And instead, Belgium went up against Spain. Spain beat Portugal. You were right about that. Correct about that. Wrong about USA versus Spain. Spain beat Belgium, so Spain went on. So you wrong about USA versus France. France did make it. France did make it to the semifinals, but then they lost to Spain. So you're wrong about that. Yeah, again, and then Norway versus England. I really wanted Norway to win, but England won. So you're right about England winning. And And then Argentina versus Egypt. You were wrong about Egypt winning. Oh, we had Argentina win. Colombia versus Switzerland. You were wrong about that. Switzerland won. Wait. Yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah, Switzerland won. So you're wrong about Colombia. Wrong about Egypt versus England. Also Argentina. Wrong about Egypt going to finals. So you got 3 out of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 3 out of 8. Correct. Did I even make sense at all with this? Probably not. You guys are like, what is he talking about? Mm-hmm. But okay, so now with Argentina and Spain in the finals for the World Cup, who do you think going to win?
Probably Argentina.
You think Argentina's going to win? They won last year.
Well, then I don't want them to win. They're probably going to.
And then Spain won in 2010.
That's stupid.
Yeah. And England, last time England won the World Cup was back in like 1970 something. Way long time ago. So it'd be kind of cool for I need to see your phone. It'd be kind of cool for Argentina to win because it would be like, yeah, Messi's even more of the GOAT than he already is. Because this will be a back-to-back World Cup that he's won. And then, like, I have mixed feelings about Spain because, like, Spain's great, but they have this one player called Lamine Yamal, and he's like 19 years old or something like that, super young. And what are you doing to my foot? Right. And I don't know. Like, low-key, people are kind of just hating on him for getting as far as he's already gotten. Right? So, like, what's that saying?
I feel so nauseous right now.
Yeah? You gonna throw up?
No.
What's the saying? I don't know what the saying is, but a lot of people are hating on him just because he's young, just because he's gotten this far, and like, so people are like, oh, he doesn't deserve to win the World Cup because of how young and inexperienced he is, but like, bro's a good player. Like, he's on the team for a reason, and he's been doing good, and they've gotten this far. They're in the World Cup finals, and so it'd be cool for Spain to win because like it's like, oh, but then like it's just gonna like propel his ego that he already has. He's like, oh, I'm already so and so this good, and like now if I win the World Cup this year and my first World Cup and my first time playing in the World Cup, like, oh, I'm just that much better. And I feel like if he wins this World Cup, it's just gonna boost his ego even a whole lot more. So
yeah,
so it's like, either or, like Argentina to win, but they already won. Spain to win, but so I don't know. Either team, don't really care who wins.
Do you know what's in that bucket up there?
That pop figures.
Oh.
England last win was 1966. Blech. And then Argentina won in 2020. They were in the finals in 2014, 1990, 1986. I
was about to say, you've been door dashing?
Heck yeah. Yeah, it's actually I was gonna go to pickleball, but then low key my hip was feeling a little funky, and then also 2 people weren't able to make it to pickleball, so I just canceled it instead. And then also it's raining, so just Didn't turn out. Didn't go to gym, so it's just rest day, chat. Yeah. What else we got going on? Yeah, get that yawn out.
We're literally just in the waiting phase. I haven't done much except for work and...
Ace is able to come at any second out. Oh yeah, we found out that you're now dilated to a 1.
Yeah.
So that's cool.
But she was
and
like...
that just goes to show that you just... Anytime now.
Yeah, she was like, could come today, could come tomorrow, could come in 2 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, got it.
Yep.
At least I got through my days of work, because all I really cared about is making the last little bit of money. And, yeah. And now I'm going to be door-dashing, but that's also kind of spooky, because if I ever... Like, first of all, if a contraction happens at all, I need to come home. Like...
Yeah.
I just hope I can make it home from wherever I am.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Hopefully it's not like a, baby, you need to pick me up. Because I'm going to be like, oh, it's that serious.
Yeah.
And then we're going to need to leave your car in that place. Ask someone to...
We can't leave my car.
Oh, yeah, we need to take your car. So I'm going to have to ask... regardless, if you're driving, I'm going to need to call somebody.
Yeah.
To...
If I can't make it.
Help or whatnot. So... Actually, you need to be calling and having 2 people. Well, wait, no. Because, like, if I come drive to pick you up, someone needs to come drive to pick my car up. But then someone needs to come with them to drive their car. So, yeah.
I think I'll make it home.
Yeah. Hopefully they're far enough apart where you can make it home.
Or hopefully it just happens at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, hopefully it happens at home. Like middle of the night would be perfect.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hopefully it just happens like
10 p.m.
Wake up and...
Yeah, but then you'll be at work.
I'll go.
Unless it's a day off.
Straight back. Even better.
I know that, but it's like...
work that day.
Ow. Ouch. Gosh. My pelvic bone feels like it's going to snap.
Even better.
Ouch.
Get comfy.
And I'm hot, but I can't take my blanket off.
Anyways.
It's okay. I'm afraid to be alone, I think.
Yeah.
I'm going to giggle to myself.
Yeah, hopefully we're both in the same place.
Yeah.
Ideally, what the dream thing is, I want to say, we're here at home. It happens bright and early in the morning. We're on our day off. And we say, all right, call this person. Pack our bags.
Get going.
Go. Or I guess we'd have to wait until they start getting closer together, huh? Or something like that.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I caught my first catfish the other day. Yeah, we went over to one of the ponds that have catfish over here, and it was just super easy. Like, we got some glizzies, is apparently what they like, so I was like, all right, gonna go to the store, grab some glizzies, and put it on I had seen this little video of how to rig it. I don't know what the point of the weight. Apparently, you're supposed to do a sliding weight above.
I'm really freaking nauseous.
Above a swivel. Why?
I don't know.
Did you eat?
Yeah, you made me food.
Oh yeah, maybe because of that food that made you nauseous.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the heat. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. And
then a little bit of line, and then a hook. But like for this hook, you do like a little easy snap-on thing, so that you can snap on the hook, because with the It's been storming, by the way. So you can put the hot dog. Okay, so here's the hook. Here's a hook. What?
Spit it out.
Here's the hook. And you put the... Oh, that looks wrong. You put the hot dog like this. Like here. So that the hot dog's right here. And then you don't throw it out. You just drop it right underneath the dock because that's where all the catfish is. I heard. I don't know where I heard that from.
The poor kids next to us. I
don't know.
So
I don't know where I heard that from. But the thing is, okay, we got there. I rigged up my first thing and I dropped it down. I was like, all right, I'm gonna set up my other pole to see if we can catch some trout with some power bait. So I put my pole down. I go to grab my other pole, start rigging it up, put a weight on it.
What'd you tell me to do?
I was like, all right, watch my fishing pole. Make sure it doesn't move, or make sure if something biting on it, you gotta tell me, okay? And she was like, okay. So I'm rigging up, grabbing some power bait and everything, put it on, and I hear sliding. I'm like, I turn to my left, looking at my pole, and it's freaking sliding across the freaking rail. And I'm like, babe, you were like, it's sliding. I was like, what? I was like, no, I was telling you.
I was more interested on you.
Let me know
putting power bait on your hook.
But then I was like, freaking heck yeah! It was like what? Not even 2 minutes into casting out the freaking line. Dude, it made me just that feeling of like, oh, I got a fish. Fish on. Reeling it up, feeling the weight, feeling the fight of the fish, get it up over. It was a big, not that big, but it was a decent sized bullhead catfish. Bigger than usually any of the other catfish I've seen on Fish Brain that people catch. But yeah, it was really good. It was really, really super fun. I got these little lip grippers, which was a really, really good idea because I don't know how else I would have picked the catfish if I didn't grab it or if I didn't get those lip grippers. So super, super good idea on my part.
Can you not put your hand in a catfish's mouth?
It's got teeth and they bite pretty hard. But it's not like, it's like really, really rough sandpaper teeth and they bite down pretty hard. They got a pretty strong jaw. So, like, you can, but it's going to hurt your thumb. And it might even draw a little bit of blood. So, yeah. Look, I'll show you a picture of a bullhead catfish mouth. Bull catfish mouth. Yeah, see?
Oh, yeah.
It looks like gums with a bunch of little spikes in them. Yeah. And then they have the little spikes on their fins that could poke you, and so that's another reason why I got the little lip grippers, so I didn't get poked. But I didn't want to hold them, so I just grab them with the thing, grab them in the right spot so they don't stab you with the little pokies and their fins, and then held up for the picture, smile. Take a picture. And then a little bit later, kept throwing it out. I was like, heck yeah, that's awesome. I'm gonna catch one more. And then we can go after I catch one. And it was taking a long time for me to catch the second one. Because they kept nibbling at the hot dog. And then my hot dog would fall off. And then like sometimes I would get impatient and I'd feel the nibble. I feel a slight little tug and I'd be like, pull it up, and then hot dog came off. Man. But yeah, and then it started getting really windy and I guess the other people came and they kept, I don't know, they didn't know what they were doing.
They did, but they didn't.
Or at least some of the friends, they had
to have been like 12.
Yeah, but I feel like if you're going fishing, like I feel like you'd kind of know what you're doing, right? But then again, I mean, I was probably like that at some point. So, but what I saw them doing, I saw they were using hot dogs.
Yeah.
All right. They had They kind of knew what they were doing using hot dogs, right? But the thing is, I saw one kid pull bobber like a floaty and then a hot dog at the end. So I was like, all right, questionable. And then this other kid, I saw him cast it out, and you know how the reel's supposed to be on the bottom hanging down? He had it on the top side up, reeling in like that. And then I saw this other kid with a ice fishing pole. And then they were all casting it out super, super far. So I was like, right. And then so I kind of tried to show them where I was casting out. Whoops. So I was like making sure like they could kind of see me, and all I did was just unlatch the thing, drop it, and it just went straight down.
I think they were looking at you like this idiot.
Until I caught the next one. No, I caught the first catfish before they got there, and then at the very end it started getting really stormy, and then I ended up catching the second catfish. It was a little bit smaller, but still really cool. That one I tried to hold it. I held it from the top. For whatever reason I could not remember how I held the first one, because the first one I held with my left hand.
Ow. Mm-hmm.
And then this other one, I was gonna hold it with my right hand, but I was like, this head was facing this way, so I'm like, how did I hold it last time? And then so I was like, okay, hold it from the top. And I unclipped the thing, and it freaking wiggled out of my hands. It fell on your leg, or slapped your leg, almost stabbed you. And I was like, are you okay? Are you okay? He was like, yeah, I'm okay. I'm fine. I was like, are you sure? Are you sure it didn't stab you? Are you sure? Positive. You don't feel any stinging? He's like, no? Okay. And then we went home. But the weird thing is that earlier that day, when we went over to my parents' house to get my hair cut, they were all talking about like, oh, sometimes labor can happen. It can be like, I don't know, the full moon can cause it. Or
a lot of the time
storms from like the pressure change in storms. And then like that day, that like right when we were leaving, just a big storm started rolling in. So we were like,
well, then my sister said it on the phone too.
Yeah, that too. Oh, and then also,
because she said my nephew came 4 hours after a storm.
Yeah. This next coming week is all storming, supposedly. Yeah, right now it's raining. Possible light rain with flood watch. When is next Friday? The due date?
Yeah.
That's on Friday, yeah? It says raining. Look at it.
All week.
Look at that. Raining. Rain. 50%, 55, 50, 45,
That show exactly
40, 35,
where we are.
40.
Is that okay?
That's fine. They are. If y'all don't know where we live at this point, yeah, I'm really surprised. But yeah, it shows rain all week. Not only rain, but thunderstorms, lightning storms of rain.
Yeah.
All week. Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Yep. Monsoon season over here. I want to get into this. I was listening to a podcast, and I kind of heard this topic, and it kind of sparked a thought of mine. And I was thinking, like, how nerds have evolved throughout the years, right? So what was considered nerdy when we were kids? What like, you would think of someone who was really, really smart, who had glasses and had the tape around the middle, and he just knew everything, or he was obsessed with like things or whatnot. And then it kind of evolved into Pokemon was nerdy, Yu-Gi-Oh, anime, comic books, Dungeons and Dragons, gaming. But then as we evolve even further, I feel like that's really starting to become a big norm lately, especially anime. I feel like anime has been taking over the world quite a bit by storm. How do you feel about that? What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I would say so.
Great feedback, love.
Well, no, I feel like you're right.
Okay. Nothing else to add with that? Nothing that you've noticed, like younger generations liking it even more, or like...
I think I'm focusing so much on my nausea right now, I can't freaking focus.
Sorry.
No, you're fine. I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time focusing with it. Just the thought of nausea is making me freaking want to gag.
But like... Oh, go ahead.
What do you consider the K-pop kids? Is that nerdy?
I feel like the majority of our world is starting to become nerds, or what people thought were nerds way back when. I feel like so many people nowadays are quote unquote nerds now that is nerds and even is a nerd and even are nerds even a thing now, or is it just evolved that we're all nerds now? I mean, not everybody's nerds now. Like you have the... What are you? You're a little bit of a nerd. If gaming is considered a nerd, you like to game a little bit. I guess you don't game a lot.
Just Fortnite.
Just Fortnite. You're not really a nerd. I'm a nerd. I'm a nerd, dude. I love me some superheroes, anime, video games.
What does that stand for?
Nerd? What does nerd stand for? Where did the word nerd come from, huh?
It's got to have a meaning for it to make sense, right?
Nerd definition. Nerd is generally defined as an intelligent, single-minded person who's deeply passionate about an intellectual, academic, or technical hobby. While historically characterized as socially awkward or unstylish, the term has largely been reclaimed as a positive badge of honor and expertise. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. Good way to sum up what we were just talking about. Nerd versus a geek. Nerds tend to be introverted, highly academic, and primarily focused on mastery of an abstract or technical subject. Geeks are often considered to be more outwardly obsessive, heavily collecting artifacts, or passionately discussing their specialized fandoms with others. So I guess... So am I a nerd or a geek? I don't know. Then I guess someone who's... Okay, which one? Okay, which one's which? If you're obsessed with anime and like... Oh, wait, hold on. I'm thinking. Give me a second. Geeks are often considered to be more outwardly obsessive, heavily collecting artifacts, passionately discuss. So I guess people who like anime, I feel like, are more geeks than nerds. People who like gaming, I feel like, are more nerds than geeks. Interesting. Now the world's run by nerds.
Because we still need to put that together.
Yeah. That Lego set.
Me pointing out random stuff in this room.
Yeah. Now what are some things that, like, I feel like back in the day, I feel like 100% you probably would have been bullied a little bit for watching anime. Maybe even a little bit now, kind of, but definitely not as much. I mean, like, there are some people who are like, "Oh, anime's for kids. Anime's blah."
That was my sister.
Blah. Yeah, but y'all are missing out.
I don't think it's for kids. Nor do I make fun of it. It's not for me.
Babe, you making fun of me?
No.
Sounds like you're making fun of me.
I just don't like it.
Oh, so you don't like me? I'm just kidding. Watching anime, building gaming PCs, collecting Pokemon cards, cosplay, D&D, manga.
So you.
Well, it says what's considered cool now that would have gone you made fun of in high school. building gaming PCs, like, yeah, like back in the day, people were probably like,
No
"Oh,
way.
you're nerdy for building a PC."
There's no
like
way
you're
people. I'd be like, when I watched you build them for the first time, I was like, wow.
Well, yeah, because it's like
crazy.
impressive and it's pretty cool now, you know.
Yeah.
But like back in the day, you're like, "Oh, this tech geek dude." Like, building his own computer to play video games, that's so lame. But now it's like, oh, dude, you built your own computer? That's freaking sick. Dude, I thought that was the most impressive thing ever when I first seen my first, like, built, custom-built PC. It was the neighbor in front of where my parents live currently. There was a different family who used to live there. He invited us over. We went to go look at his room or whatnot. We went in his room, and he was like, I built that PC right there. And I was like, what? I mean, granted, I didn't know what exactly building a PC was. I thought he, like, literally, like, created every single intricate little part and everything. And I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, there's no way. Dude, this guy literally has to be the smartest person I ever known. You know, but now I've learned to build PCs as well. I find it very, very fun. It's just very expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive. I mean, which eventually I kind of want to build another PC. Well, eventually I will build another PC. But it's just expensive. I don't got the money for that. And I have this. It works plenty well. It might be a little loud when I'm playing games.
What?
My laptop.
Loud.
Yeah, you don't want to. I usually. It goes.
Oh.
Yeah. Never noticed?
I don't pay attention to that.
Maybe you're just so used to it. If you could instantly become an expert at one nerdy hobby, what would you choose? Examples: coding, chess, Magic the Gathering, Warhammer, speed cubing, robotics, game development. I probably want to be an expert in game development because that's like a huge thing now.
I don't know what I would want to be.
You don't know what you want to be? You want to be the world's best chess player?
No.
Okay. You wouldn't want to be the person who's the fastest person to solve a Rubik's Cube?
No.
You wouldn't want to be the person who creates the best, newest iPhone?
Sure.
Okay. That's what you pick. All right, cool. Yeah. Nerds are cool now. And now cool people are nerds now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the world that we're in.
Duh.
I seen this movie that kind of looked pretty scary. It's called Whistle. I seen it and I didn't watch the movie. I saw this clip of this movie. It's called Whistle.
Is it coming to theaters?
No, it's already out, but you have to rent it. You should watch a little trailer of it and tell me if you'd be open to watching it. It looked kind of like it seems a little bit scary. Yeah. Avengers Doomsday's trailer is coming out very soon, next week on Saturday, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's supposed to be like a 2-minute long trailer. And then, like, I guess pre-order tickets. And then
maybe on Saturday.
Spider-Man's coming out on the 31st or 30th.
Wait, did you say on Saturday?
Month. On Saturday, the trailer for Avengers Doomsday is coming out.
Oh, he may not be here yet.
Not this Saturday night. The Saturday.
He should be here.
The day after my birthday.
He should.
He should.
Ouch. Sorry I'm so down and like
That's okay.
I just didn't feel good all of a sudden when we started.
A-okay. That is A-okay. That's fine. Ooh, the back of my knee is sweaty. Feel it.
This might be my last time though, guys. Yeah.
Yuck. Oh, I ordered. Okay, so we have this guy, this older gentleman that works at the place we work. Okay,
We love him.
and he speaks Spanish. Okay, and every day he comes into work and he smells absolutely phenomenal. Okay.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, every day I'm like, dang, what is he wearing? What is he wearing? There's one day he came in smelling, he smelled like $1,000,000. He smelled super good. And I finally was like, what perfume do you wear? What cologne do you wear? And he was like, oh, se llama blah, 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 blah. And I was like, what? I was like, or not, no, I wasn't like, what? I was in like, what? As in like, well, I've never heard of it, you know? But he was like, how do I don't know. Freaking story over. Never mind. I'm just kidding. No, I lost my train of thought of the next thing I was going to say. But anyways, I asked him what's he wearing? And he was like, I wear this. And I was like, oh, where do you buy it? And he was like, oh, I get it on TikTok shop. And I was like, what? TikTok shop? No way. And he was like, yeah, I'll show you later. I was like, okay, all right. Later, he comes up to me. He was like, oh, this is it. This is it right here. He's like, oh, this one's really good. Like, I really, really like this one. Oh, and I also have this one. And then I also have this one. And then I also have this one. This one's really good. And this one's really good. And I was like, by the time he was done talking, he had showed me like all the different type of perfumes and cologne that's on TikTok shop. And I was like, oh, dang, man. He was like, I love TikTok shop. He was like, they have really good deals on here. And I was like, yeah, they do. He loves TikTok shop. Ooh. While he was scrolling through TikTok shop.
Oh, what do you get?
No, okay, so you know how when you're scrolling through TikTok shop, it kind of shows you stuff that's related to things that you watch that you might be interested in. And he was scrolling through and he passed like women's underwear or like it was like a women model like in like lingerie or something like that. And then he like immediately scrolled back up. I was like, I'll pretend I didn't see that.
He said
It kind of made me giggle inside. I was like,
he's funny.
Oh boy. Yeah. Anyways, that's all the time we have for you guys today. Hope you guys enjoyed. We will possibly see you next week. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. You might get a baby vlog next week. Or not.
Oops.
We'll see. All right.
Yeah.
Have a good day, good night, good morning. How does it go? Good evening, good morning. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, good night.